It's cold out here.
It's really cold out here.
He's mean. And there's a little preview of the sunset that we're waiting on.
Hey y'all, I'm really excited about this. Don't bring your RV through here. They ask that it's regular vehicle only.
I think we're at the 1.5 mile mark, or maybe a little bit more, but look at this. You're past the hookups. Well, that was easy.
That worked really well. Mm-hmm. And hey, the reason that we did that and turned right, we were angled to turn left. It was a pull through. We turned right because the way they designed this park, it's not just a couple 90-degree turns back in the back. It's like one of them's really sharp. So we figured it'd be easy because our neighbor's gone, and we ended up not even going in the grass. So it was good.
Alright, so we are on our way to 1,000 Trails Lake Conroe, and we're excited about it. We've been trying for a while to get into Lake Conroe, and our good friends Scott and Allison, they had to cancel their reservations for Lake Conroe. But these are Scott and Allison from Jarhead and Ginger, so if you don't know of their channel, please check it out. And we are just so excited about getting to stay at Lake Conroe. Thank y'all so much, Scott and Allison, for letting us get your spot. And we're leaving Orange, Texas. There was not much to do in Orange, Texas. The first weekend we were there, it rained and we had to work. But our last weekend, it was really windy, but we found, a botanical gardens to go to, so we got to check out Orange a little bit, but it's kind of like a dead town.
Yeah, they've really been decimated with employment lately, so it just seems like everything used to be busier and now it's not.
And so we're excited about going to Lake Conroe. We're hoping there's more things to do. We really haven't explored online to see what there is to do, but we know there's a big lake, so we're hoping there's like some hiking maybe and stuff to do. And we don't know where we're going after Lake Conroe. We're kind of in a little bit of a dilemma because we ordered something from Lippard back on December 14th, but they let us order it and the part wasn't even in stock because it was supposed to be delivered to New Orleans where my mom lives. And so that didn't happen, so they said, well, we'll send it to your Texas mailing address because we have escapees, which is in Livingston. Well, Livingston's an hour from Conroe, and they said that they might ship it out this week. We're going to be in Conroe for 2 weeks, but the mail room is only open Monday through Friday, and we work Monday through Friday, and it's an hour drive just to get there and an hour drive to get back. So we don't know if we're going to try to find maybe even Rainbow's End, I think that's what it's called, just to go there after Conroe, stay for a week so we can get our package, and then hopefully head south. We want to go to San Antonio and maybe further south than that, but we're just kind of in limbo as to when this package is coming. Alright y'all, we're stuck in traffic. You know, the GPS, the RV GPS doesn't know when there's an accident, but Google does. That's why we run both. And Google says we're going to get to our destination at 12:23, whereas the Garmin says 11:49 because there's an accident. And because we're towing, we can't
take a detour that we haven't routed ourselves. Because there might be a feature in Garmin where it has traffic updates, I haven't honestly spent any time on looking at it, neither has Sean, because we don't have time. We have so much to do. But you know what? If you use the Garmin, what is it, the 890?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 890. Put in the comments below, can you have live traffic updates so it'll reroute you? If you know the answer to that, put it down below. That would help us a lot.
Yes. Let me see if y'all can see. Red.
Mm-hmm.
Garmin say, you fine. Google says red. Gate code left lane, all others right lane. So you get in the right lane.
I get in the right lane?
Yeah. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Maybe there. I'll let you come and look. Okay, this is our site tour at Lake Conroe 1000 Trails. We have a concrete pad. We're in section B. We have, our number is B3. And we have full hookups. We have water, electric, and sewer. And the sewer's in the back. We're backed up to a hill. But these sites are so wide that we still have pavement on this side. And then over here we have a patio table they provide you and a grill. And we have our Blackstone. And then we backed up to the hill. But look how wide this site is, y'all. It's massive. And then the truck fits fine on here. We just wish they would have carried the concrete to the road instead of there just being like a grass patch there, which they don't want you to park on, but
so when you're on the road, you usually know how to deal with your mail. Usually we have mail sent to either the campground we're at, the RV park we're at, or occasionally we'll have it sent to our escapees mail address, and then we get it forwarded to us whenever we want. Well, long story short, this package was sent to us by Grand Design, but they mistakenly sent it to the wrong address. So we had that person forward it to us, but they forwarded it to us at 1000 Trails, and that this 1000 Trails says all over the place in their rules, they do not and will not accept mail or packages from the United States Postal Service. UPS, FedEx, fine, not the post office. So I called up to the Willis, Texas post office and said, hey, the tracking says this thing is being returned to sender. Do you mind if I just come by and take it off your hands? And so she went and grabbed it from the truck or the bin that it was loaded onto to be returned. And lo and behold, here's our package. Now let's see what's in it. All right, it is well, I'm not going to open it, but this is a theater seating pad, heat pad. In fact, it says heat pad. So
that one looks a little longer than the other one, doesn't it?
Yeah, I am going to open it. Oh, it's got the wrong end though. They sent us another one that is wrong. Sometimes we love Grand Design. As a company, they're fantastic. Sometimes you just get a customer service rep who just doesn't pay attention. And I know it's with any company out there like that, so don't misread me. We like that. We like Grand Design. But they sent us the wrong part. That won't plug into our existing outlet.
So we're on our way to Livingston, and right now we're in Conroe. Why are we driving to Livingston this morning?
Because our mail service is escapees, and most of their all of their mail gets sorted in Livingston, Texas, even if you're South Dakota or Florida. So, and we're Florida. So we're close to it, and we have a package there from Lippert, a small package, but it's going to cost a fortune to get it forwarded to us, so we're just going to go get it.
Because after here, we plan on going to San Antonio, so we're just going to go ahead and go to Livingston and get our mail.
Those plans have been kind of up in the air, too. It's not easy making plans for Texas in the winter.
Is it there? Right there, that building?
Escapees RV Club, that's it.
Okay.
Hey y'all, if you use escapees, whether you live in North Dakota, no, I always get that wrong. Whether you live in South Dakota or Florida or Texas, your mail's home is right here in Livingston, Texas.
Yay, there's a sign, National Headquarters.
There's a sign.
Drive.
This is a national headquarters for escapees. It's where you get your mail. Let's go show you where you go. It's actually very convenient. You can park in any one of these spaces over here, visitor parking. Don't bring your RV through here. They ask that it's regular vehicle only. And you see where it says slow 10 miles an hour? This little thing right here, that's where you go. I imagine if you have a big thing, they said they take chairs, kayaks, all sorts of stuff. You probably pick it up there, but... And this is your pickup window, and one of these two windows, somebody will help you. And what do you see here? Rainbows and RV park. It's kind of a sprawling RV park. I think they have it on several parts down the road. And it is cold up here. I say up here because right now we're staying in Conroe.
And it's the end of January.
Yeah, so it's a big chilly winter this year, I tell you what. This is a nice place. I like this area. It's very quiet, rustic. Of course, we got the biggest truck on the block. All right, let's go check out the RV park.
It's cold out here.
It's really cold out here.
So what are you doing?
Well, it's supposed to be below freezing tonight, tomorrow night, and the next night. So what I need to do is, we don't have any heat tape, and we don't have I was going to say we don't have a frozen hose. We will have a frozen hose because we don't have any heat tape, and we don't have a heated hose. So I've got to take it up tonight. I've already filled our fresh tank. It's totally full. And then I've got to take up the hose and make sure there's no liquid in the sewer hose, that kind of thing. And then I'll show you what we do inside.
I'm thinking we need a bigger bin.
I don't have anywhere to put a bigger bin. So we have a heated storage bay. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a vent right there, right in the middle of our storage bay. So that vent in the middle of our storage bay prevents anything inside from freezing as long as you keep your furnace on. I've been commissioned to fix this mess.
I mean, we could maybe measure and see if we can get a little bit bigger bin. That's just, I don't like that. He has to do this 2 more times.
So then outside, it's going to be below freezing. So we put the hose away, the freshwater hose, and I closed the sewer hose valves for the gray tanks, and for the black tank always stays closed, and I closed our Valterra valve. Now you can see our fresh tank is totally full, and I'm going to turn on the water pump, and I'm going to turn on, we have a tank heater, so our water tanks, our holding tanks, are heated, and there's also a heat vent in the bay by our hoses and our Nautilus system, so none of that should freeze.
Do y'all know what time it is? It is Blackstone time, and this is our first time using it since Mississippi. Hear the sizzle. Y'all, look, don't ever let Matthew think that I'm the messy one. I don't know if you can see, but he spilled some rice on the ground.
Hey, the ground is people too. It needs food. Fried rice on the Blackstone.
Still not brown yet, y'all.
A lot of people use soy sauce on their fried rice. That's just like pouring liquid salt on it. Nasty. I use a little teriyaki. It still has salt in it, but it has sweet, and it makes it brown, and it's a lot better than just liquid salt.
Yes, I like it too. And we have a bone to pick. This tablecloth is brand new, and look at it. It's tore there, and it's tore here. I mean, we got it at Camping World. Where do y'all get your tablecloths, and did they tear?
This is literally the first place we've had this out.
Yeah.
Our last tablecloth we got from Camping World, and it lasted several months. This one lasted once.
Yeah, just the sun faded it, and it just got really, we just wanted something new, and then we got a new one, and it's broke already. So this is Matthew's secret ingredient for teriyaki rice. The goal is to get it all in the bowl without dropping it on the ground.
It's always nice to have goals, even if you don't meet them. Hey y'all, I know we're pretty much all work and no play these days, but right now it's a Sunday after church and we are at the, Huntsville State Park, which is just south of Huntsville, Texas. You thought we were going to say Alabama.
They were taking the Chinapin Trail, which goes around the lake. I think it's 6 to 7 miles. We did buy the annual pass for $70 because they wanted to charge you $7 per person just for one day.
And usually it seems like there's a lot of state parks we've been to are per carload, but this is per person. But then if you get the $70 pass, it's just like a credit card. It covers everybody. She said, I don't care if you have 8 people in your truck with you, they're all covered. And then you get the second night camping half
50% off, and you get like discounts in their gift shop and stuff. So
Texas is a big state, and we'll be here for a while. So this is a good start to a hiking trail. This is really neat with this boardwalk kind of going through I don't know if I'd call it a bayou, but it's a little swampy. It looks dry, but it's not. It's a little swampy, a little muddy.
all right, y'all, we said we would check in with y'all. I think we're at the 1.5 mile mark, or maybe a little bit more, but look at this. We have all of this to ourselves right now. This is Texas. And this is so nice. This is our first trail of 2022.
Yep, and
many more to come, right?
Yeah, we're not even in the hill country of Texas. You know, like San Antonio, that kind of place. Right now we're staying in the Conroe area, but this is still hilly enough to be a good exercise.
Yes.
I was expecting it to be flat as Kansas, but it's not. It's pretty hilly.
Yeah.
And hills equal fun.
And quite a workout, y'all. Like, we have not hiked since Missouri, and Missouri was October, and now it's January, so we need to get in shape again and get our hiking skills up.
And that's another reason why we're trying to follow the weather, is so that our bodies don't go dormant for 3 or 4 months.
Right.
Danger, area closed. Alien landing zone. No, it doesn't say that. I don't know why. I guess it does look a little dangerous if you're not careful. And Sean says, I don't give a hooey. See ya. Let's go catch up with her. Oh, this is a nice trail. Yeah. Not only caught up with her, but we passed her.
Oh, boy.
I think Speedy's losing it. You were considering wearing just regular tennis shoes. What made you change your mind and wear hiking boots?
Matthew pulled up pictures on all trails. If you want to know what a trail looks like, just pull up the pictures, and I'm like, I think I'm going to wear hiking boots. And I didn't realize it had so many routes, but I'm glad I did wear my hiking boots on this trail.
Yeah, better support for your feet when you have all the twists and turns and vertical challenges. This is another part of the lake. What lake is it? I don't know. But it's really pretty. And this is, what month are we in? January? You see all the pine trees. Some of the trail goes through the woods, some of it goes on the, I don't know what's it called, the spillway.
So we are sitting outside waiting for our sunset at Lake Conroe, 1,000 Trails. And there's a little preview of the sunset that we're waiting on. It hasn't set yet. They said sunset's at 5:55, so we'll see.
And the moment y'all have been waiting for, here is the sunset over Lake Conroe at our 1,000 Trails. Hey y'all, I'm really excited about this. They don't sponsor this or anything, although they should if they're smart. But this is the Lippert tank sensor for the propane. You take this thing like a hockey puck and you slap it up on the backside of the underside of the propane tank, and then through the Lippert One Control app on your phone, it'll show you your propane levels on both of your tanks separately right there on the phone. And Gas Stop does that, but you have to go outside and look at the meter, and you got to push it in a few times to prime it, and this is just so much easier if it works right. So I'm going to install them and we'll see how well they work. Alright, so I have RV Tank 1 is at 0%. Let's do this one. Now they tell you to turn this upside down. I'm not turning this upside down. I'm just going to hang it off the back part of the truck. The first thing you do is put on some spacers. The next step, they give you apply a pea-sized bead to the center of the black sensor pad. So, and then the final step is slap it on the back in the center. What do you think? Is that the center?
Yeah.
All right.
You're supposed to push it in.
Well, it's on there with magnets. All right, last step. Liquid propane. Tank 1, tank 2. It tells you that the tank is at 100%, we just got them filled, and the battery is at 100%. And when you go on this, it tells you the fuel level again. You can mess with the different settings, but I'm not going to. I'm so excited about this. I don't have to go outside to check the propane. We're going to do the same thing with the refrigerator, so stay tuned for that.
Hey y'all, so now it is time to announce our giveaway winner.
Yep, the $100 Amazon gift card goes to
Lester Knoll.
Congratulations from Broken Dreams Reborn. You have until March 12th at 5 p.m. to email us at brokendreamsreborn@gmail.com, and we will email you back your prize. Congratulations, and thank you everybody for entering, and thank you all for subscribing.
And we'll talk to y'all later.